Hello everybody and welcome to episode 252 of Wool is the Answer. I'm Marie.
And I'm Dominique.
And it is Thursday, the last day of August, July, 31st of July, honestly, 2025. 1st of August tomorrow.
I know.
Oh dear. My cushions all sorted. I thought I'd sit this way because the sun was blaring in. I can never get the sun, I can never get it right. Better. That way. Oh. Is anybody there?
I mean,
anybody watching? Yes,
I'm not even there yet.
Got my volume turned down.
Right.
Hi, Lucy.
I'm in.
You're in.
That's it. Yeah, and I can see everybody.
All good stuff. Oh God, Bennett.
Just moving that.
Spend my life trying to get the thing right. Hello, everybody. Let you all come on. Quick drink.
That's it. Oh, that's good to see people have got the notifications turned on.
Oh, the notification, not the announcement. I wondered what I was thinking.
Well,
announcement?
I assume that's what it is.
Yes.
The notification to say
that we're live.
Yes.
Oh, right. I was getting confused there. I was thinking, what on earth have we announced? Because whatever we've announced, I've not got.
The yeah. The notification is the word we're looking for.
Oh, that's fine then. Panic over. Right.
That's it. Can you see the crowns?
I can see the crowns today. Right. Yes, lots of crowns today, which is quite amusing. Now we know what they're all about.
Yeah.
We won't get as excited about them. Right. I think everybody's joining.
I think, yeah, they are.
Good evening, everybody.
We've got everybody on.
Nice to see that you're on. Have you got things to show us today, Dominique? And
no.
No, well, I'm a little bit the same.
I've got 3 things to show you, 2 of which are knitting, and one of the bits of knitting is not a lot of knitting. But that's all I've got.
Right. Well, before we go any further, then I think we need to be saying if there's any questions you want to ask, put them in today, because I haven't got a lot to show. I'll be honest.
So you've got some things to show, haven't you?
Yes, I've got some things to show.
Yes.
What I mean is I haven't really got anything new to show apart from the things I'm going to show you.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, if there's anything you want to know, any questions you want to ask us, any topic you want to push out there and start a conversation on.
Yes.
Or any new patterns that can send us down rabbit holes. This is probably your episode.
We'll always find things to think about and talk about, but
I'm just going to have a little bit of a moan about the weather today. I don't know what it is. The atmosphere feels really weird today, and I felt really, just felt like,
It's not been like that everywhere, because at the cricket at the Oval in London, it has rained a lot.
Has it?
A lot.
Is it a new moon or something? Let me go and have a look on my weather thing.
I mean, looking down at the names, there won't have been anybody else watching, I don't think. But at 10 to 1, just before lunch, it was like this beautiful blue sky, sunny day, and the commentators are just saying, calling the end of the over. And like that, it was torrential.
Really?
Like the commentators didn't say, oh, there's some dark clouds coming. All the commentators said was, where did that come from? So that made an early lunch, and then they've been off most of the afternoon. They're back on now. So it's not like this everywhere. There's lots of places where it's rained.
It just feels very, I don't know, the pressure just feels a bit funny. I'm just looking. It's not. We've got 9 days to wait till a new moon, and apparently we're in a waxing crescent. Who knew?
Well,
I have literally just felt a bit.
Yeah,
Can't describe it anything else other than that. Anybody else feeling the same?
Yeah, that's what people are saying. It does feel like we need a good thunderstorm, but
Yeah, it does.
it's coming up. It's coming.
How do you knit a circle? It's a very good question. I have knit it, well, not a circle, but started off in a little bit of a circle. And that was using one of Amber O'Brien's patterns.
Well, the Anthology wrap is a circular wrap.
Yes, it is. That's very true. And I think it's with a pinhole cast on.
You start with a pinhole cast on, yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody else?
I've done squares starting with a pinhole cast on, but for a square, you do your pinhole cast on with, say, 8 stitches and only increase at your corners, where to make a circle, you make even. That's not the word I was looking for, but increases.
More regular.
Yeah, still not the word I'm looking for, but
the Anthology, that's right, because Sue had knit it, hadn't she, when she came to the retreat, and that is a circle.
Yes.
And that is it. And who was that?
Caroline's done it. Caroline did it with her Advent.
That's right.
2 years ago.
Who's the pattern by?
Helen Stewart.
Oh, right. So,
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, because I'm saying that with 80% confidence. I'm sure it is Helen Stewart.
Yeah, Julia's saying the Anthology wrap.
Yes.
Yes, so it can be done.
So there will be other patterns out there. That's the one that jumps to my mind because, like you say, Sue brought it to the retreat. It was stunning and enormous.
Yeah, you just increase evenly around the round, Lucy says. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But only you'll do one increase round and then you'll just do plain knitting for a while.
Yes.
And then whereas to make it into a square, you're doing your increases every other row.
Yeah. Yes, Helen Stewart.
Thank you, Julia. I was confident until I said it out loud. Yeah. Pinhole cast-ons are really fiddly.
They are very fiddly.
Once you get going, but you can, I think, like everything now, when you YouTube it, lots and lots of different ways of doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of different ways. And you can even do it with I've done it where you use a crochet cast on.
Yeah.
That was a little bit easier.
I've been looking at a pinhole cast on or a version of in the last week or so, but I can't think what for.
They do, Chloe. That was another pattern I looked at when I did the bounce blanket. Think I knit to do theirs where it starts off with a pinhole cast on the Vivid. That's a nice pattern as well. So there's quite a few good questions there. And what was the one I just saw? Chloe, awful topic, moths. Do you know what? Where's the some wood? I tend to keep lavender with all the wool and everything, but I've never had a problem. Touch wood. Never had a problem with moths. Have you ever had a problem with moths?
Well, I have a problem with moths every day.
Well, no, you know what I mean, in respect of eating your wool or your clothes. No, I never have either.
So Chloe's question, she said, having just completed my 6th monthly check on my stash, I began to wonder how often everyone else checks their stash and what do we all do to keep the little bleeders away. I never check. Touch wood, I've never had an issue with moths. I don't do anything.
No, I don't.
I think I'm looking, because I know people, and there'll be ladies on here and gents, there'll be people on here that backpack wool to make sure moths can't get in. It's because I've never had an issue. It's not something I ever think of doing.
I do keep the little sachets of lavender in like the wool cupboard. Do you know what I mean? But I don't look for them, and they are in big cupboards. I know that doesn't make a difference, does it? Because they get in wardrobes. But I've never seen any. Never really had an issue with them. So, yeah.
What about everyone else?
Interesting question.
Yeah. No,
yes,
I never ever think. Never ever think.
No.
And are the moths that come in at night the same moths that eat your wool, or are they different moths?
I think they're different moths, aren't they?
I think they are.
They are different moths. They're like tiny little ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
That you eat your clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just some places are more prone to them.
Who
knows? Who knows? But that's interesting that you do it every. Have you had a problem with them then, Chloe? Clearly, you've obviously had you must have had some to have started doing it.
You're a lot more conscientious than us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
If
anyone's got suggestions how they keep it or what they do, let us know.
Yeah. I do feel like I'm sat in the dark. I'm just going to have a shuffle round. So just bear with me while all my wool shoots down.
You're not sat in the dark. It's just because you've got the window behind you.
I don't look as though I'm sat in the dark.
No.
It's not too dark. You can see. That's all right.
Yes.
So you'll be able to see colours. That's what I'm worried about. Well, you can soon tell me if you can't see anything.
Yes. Just going back to the pinhole cast on or knitting in the round, the Musselburgh hat starts off like that.
Of course it does. Of course
that wasn't what I was looking at recently, but the Musselburgh hat starts.
Yeah.
And that's completely different increases to the Anthology. So clearly there's lots of different ways to knit in a circle.
Good question.
Jane just said the wool show was very good. Jane was at the summer wool show at Ampthill last week.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you make any purchases, Jane? What purchases did you make? I'll ask that question.
Yes. Did anybody else go as well? Did anybody else go? It looks as though it's been a fairly busy show from sort of comments on Instagram.
Just while we're talking about that, because it's one of the things I've got written down to say more loosely, we're talking of wool shows. For anybody that hasn't seen on social media or doesn't follow, Kath from Wensleydale Longwool Sheep Shop announced this week that they're closing the shop in Leyburn.
Yes.
They're still selling online for a little while, but she's retiring. So if anybody out there buys Wensleydale Longwool from Kath, the shop shuts on the 23rd of August and their last show is Yarndale in September. And she's not said when online sales will stop.
No,
but I'm guessing when she runs out, she runs out. Yeah. So it was just to say, because I know lots of people, we use it, lots of people do.
Stock up.
This is your last chance. You're running out of time. I think that was on my...
Because it also said that she's having a closing down sale in the shop, isn't she?
In the shop.
But only not on the online shop, in the physical shop. So if you're nearby Leyburn or you fancy a day out...
Or you're on holiday in North
Yorkshire. Check when she's open and go and have a look in the shop.
Yes.
So, sad, but,
because it's
understandable.
It's not a massive shop, but she packs so much in. Yeah. So much in. So, but because they were there at the Southern Wool Show.
Of course they were, yes.
It just popped into my head.
Watch it, I'm going to have a major storm behind me, I feel. The clouds have just gone very strange colour. Everybody's saying about the moths.
Yeah. So Wendy's saying, Wendy kept boxes of wool in a shed. In the garden's never had an issue. Oh, Beverly has had a problem with moths previously. Oh, with needle felting. All my makes went in the freezer for a month. Wow.
Interesting. It's something, like I say, I've never don't even... I'm sure if I saw one buzzing about, I'd then think...
I wouldn't, because if they are Diddy ones, which are the ones that I think, they survive in my house.
Mm.
So I wouldn't think anything of it.
There you go.
But when you've had a problem, you're much more conscientious, aren't you? But
yeah, I think the only time I'm sort of more conscious of it is, and I don't really do it very often, but if I was to buy like secondhand wool.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? If you bought it, for like somebody's de-stash or something that you don't know or whatever, you know what I mean? That I'll maybe consider it then, when like I've had a few people whose like mums have died or whatever and given me things. Do you know what I mean? But maybe
Yeah.
then you would, yeah. Interesting. Right. Would you like to see some colours?
Yes. Let's see some.
So Dominique showed you the other week that she'd been busy in the shed reviving some of the bright neon colours, and
Yeah.
we've decided to put them back in the shop.
Following on from last week when we spoke about Chartreuse,
Yes.
and that's where the conversation went.
I'm just while I'm talking, can you press the buttons?
Yeah, I can do that.
You can press the buttons. You'll
Yeah.
see which ones need pressing. So we have got them all and they're wound. So they're going to be available on the normal, all the bases except for the yak. I'm going to try and hold them up all together because we've got 5. We've decided to put all of them on. So there's 2 greens and one is the lighter one is the let me just get this right. The lighter one is the chartreuse and the darker one is the lime. So there is a bit of difference in them, but not a huge, but we thought we'd put them both on because they are slightly different. So they are the 5 neon colours. So we've got, that's the chartreuse. Can you see it?
Which
There.
I'll show you, it's in my shawl.
Yeah. And then we've got vivid orange, which is really nice. The colour's just a bit rubbish, isn't it? Hang on, let me put my head there in the sun. No, it's still not. Is that any better?
No, I mean, it's not. It's not bad.
It's not bad. That's the hot pink, and that's the I made my tank top in it. So that's had a revival. Then we've got high vis, which is sort of a bright yellow.
I mean, that is highlighty.
It is highlighter yellow.
Highlighter yellow.
They are all highlighter colours, aren't they? And then the other green is the lime, and it's a slightly darker green than. They actually look quite nice together. Do you know what I mean?
They do look nice together.
And the yellow. So they are.
I think the lime goes better with the orange and the pink.
Yes.
Rather than the chartreuse, because they should all be together.
Can you see them? Yeah.
But
they're pops of colour. So we're doing them in 50 grams is the smallest we do in sock and sparkle, and up to
DK.
Up to DK 100 grams. So they are all in the shop now.
Yeah, Chloe's saying orange with navy. Yeah, I think it would look stunning.
They do, and as I say, we never did a blue with them because we have got the which I'm wearing today,
electric blue,
the sapphire.
Oh yeah,
this is my sapphire jumper because this is quite a vibrant blue, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't do the electric blue on its own.
No, and it is a slightly different colour, isn't it? It's not like a bluey blue. It's like a bluey.
It's more a turquoisey blue.
Yes, yeah, it is more turquoise. If you want it, are we asking? If you want it, do you want us to put one in the? You know, now we've added the bright ones in. This is sort of the beauty now that we've got because we're not doing shows. We can have them on the website, get them dyed and sent sort of straight out to you. So,
but yeah, I think I've just seen Chloe saying I feel some 80s leg warmers coming on. I mean, they would look absolutely stunning.
Yeah, classic 80s.
But I also think, I mean, they weren't ours, but my Tolster, with my rainbow minis, there were some bright colours in there.
Yeah.
With midnight.
Yeah.
So I think with midnight, with navy, possibly charcoal, they would look stunning.
But I mean, I like like I said, I've got a whole tank top in that really bright pink, and I love it. But
the orange and navy would look beautiful.
I do quite like that orange as well.
Yeah,
orange is quite nice. Yeah, they are highlighter colours, highlighter pens, so they are all on the website now. So if anybody wants that hot pop of colour, they're there now.
Yes.
And especially because I think we did them before just as minis, didn't we? When we were selling mini sets, we did a set of minis once, didn't we? But now at least with that, it gives people the option if they do want a little bit or a lot, you know, if you want to be a bright jumper. But I can see leg warmers would look brilliant in them.
I think if you're happy wearing bright
Bright
colours,
colours.
anything would look fantastic.
Yeah,
But
they are nice. Some nice
the-
socks. Can you remember when the terry socks were out and they were all in those highlighter colours? Like the terry toweling socks you used to be able to get
yes,
in the bright colours.
yes.
They were very good. Oh, look, people are coming up with it. Yes, it would look nice with a nice. It would go. All of them would actually go with the neon lights, which have got the pops of colour in, haven't they?
Yes.
And Trivial Pursuit, I think, because Trivial Pursuit, although they're not those bright colours, they've got really speckled high colours in, haven't they?
Yes. Because I did neon lights, I dyed some neon lights with them. They do look nice. I think they look better against the dark colour because I think they pop more.
Yeah.
But it depends what you're making.
Yeah, it depends what you like, doesn't it?
Lucy's got a cardigan in the neon pink and it looks stunning.
Yes. Yeah. We both like that pink, don't we? Yes, with grey. Yeah. It is. I think there's such a nice little pop of colour.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to start seeing some knits with them.
I'm just looking. Chloe said the bright axis top. So I'm just going to see if, because I don't know that one.
Yes, Eve made the saga vest and she had a pop of red in it in between sort of grey and an undyed colour. And it did look really nice. So something like that, just adding that one little stripe to it can really change a jumper or top, can't it? Let's have a look. Oh, now that's nice.
The bright.
Oh, I like the way that the stripes go.
That looks like a really nice construction.
What's the neck like? Because it's a bit blurry. It's blurring out a little bit.
It's a boat neck.
Is it like a slash neck top?
Yeah, slash neck, boat neck. I mean, it looks like.
I wonder if you knit that bit first and then attach the rest to it.
I mean, that's the way
like a rectangle.
It looks like you've done a rectangle, but you're just casting off.
Yeah.
It looks like there's no shaping. That looks like a really nice pattern.
That is a nice pattern.
By Stephanie Lotven.
I like that. Show me it again, could you, Dominique? Just so it's not blow. See if it doesn't blow out as much.
That is saying it's self-striping yarn.
No, that's good self-striping yarn, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean, instead you could just go for those colours and whack in. We'll get the blue for you, and we'll get that put on the website.
It's not done. It's done in 2 pieces. I can see now. That's how it's self-striping.
Ah.
So it's done in 2 pieces and seamed at the shoulder by the looks of that.
I like that neck. I like a bigger neck. I like that. That would be a nice advent, wouldn't it?
I really like that. Oh. Oh yeah, forget that. Yeah.
It is a Dominique jumper. You're right, Lucy.
It is, but I think you're going to have to pick up front and back to knit the body. So I would have to look at the pattern. I would have to look at the pattern before I did that. But that might go on my potential to do as an advent knit.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you for that. I'll write that down so I can...
I'm thinking in a pellica, you could even add like just a little bit of colours in on a pellica as well. I've got that navy, haven't I? That navy pellica one I've got to do next. That's on me. That's wound, ready to go. And of course my pink, somewhere in amongst here. Because I'm waiting. Oh, I can't even find it. I had a big disaster this morning at Knitting Natter. I had my water jug. I mean, I've done it again. Look, I'm sat with it without the lid on. And it was on my stool and I got up to move and I knocked it all over the floor, all where my knitting was. Bit of a disaster. But at least it wasn't too wet.
I'm just looking at... I was trying to find the Starburst shawl that Julia's said. But I've put
lots of things you can use it for anyway. So when Dominique's next in the shed, we'll get her to do what's the blue called? Electric blue.
Electric blue.
We'll get you the electric blue. And then you've got all of them. Because that's all of the colours, isn't it? Apart from the purple rain.
Yes.
Do we want that as a 50?
I mean, We've had that before. It can go back
Yeah,
on,
we may as
can't
well have
it?
it, haven't we? And then that's all of them. We've got all the bright colours then. Look at this, we're all throwing at you different colours. Show me. I'll strap off. So,
I keep putting Starburst on. I keep getting different people, so I'm just going to.
oh, right, okay.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucy, I know I can. It just puts me off because I really don't like doing it and don't pick them up neatly enough, so it always looks messy. That's when I knit the Advent sweater last year. I'd knit it in about 6 weeks, and it got thrown to one side for about 3 months before I could then pick up and just join it together.
Yeah.
So I don't enjoy picking stitches up, so I avoid it.
And if you don't like doing it and you don't take the care on it, you can tell when you don't put it in the right place. It can look quite messy if you don't get it even.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because some stitches it goes in straight away, and others I cannot see where I'm meant to be picking it up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. But
so those colours, and next week we might, depending on what Dominique's got on, we might have those blue and the purple to add to the collection.
I'll write that down.
But they're available now on the website to order.
And if you want to see them with different colours, just drop us a message, because Marie will always put them next to them and take pictures, won't you? So
I will, yeah, because everybody likes different colours with them, don't they?
Yes.
So yes, I can have a bit of a play and send the photos. I do that quite a bit, or even do a video. I'm quite happy to do that as well, like a video chat, if people are happy to do that. So yeah,
because you'll think of different colours to put with them than we would.
Yeah, of course you would. Well, we do, don't we? We both would say completely different things, wouldn't we? Right. So that's those. I can forget about those. I can put those down there. Forget about them. So what have you got to show us, Dominique, then?
Well, while we're talking Chartreuse,
yes,
I'll show you my progress. This is where this and your socks is where the colours came from, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So this is my Festival of Stitches. They're the colours. So that's the navy and chartreuse, and I think the navy and orange, which I can show you later.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to move while you're talking.
Would look stunning. So I'm now. I was flying.
I can see now.
And then I had a bit of a moment. I got onto the cables. Oh my! I enjoy doing cables, but my God, this slowed me down. So that's where we were at the end of clue 3. So that is half of clue 4 with cables.
That's really pretty.
Really nice cables. And I'm just onto the second pattern of clue 4.
Oh, for goodness sake, Marie.
So I did that side first, really enjoyed it, flew off the needles. And then I went to this side and did the navy. And you can't see. Well, you can, but it was such a pain to knit.
The colours look really nice.
Such a pain to knit. And last night on knitting, I'd got into it. I'd got the pattern and I got to the end of a row and I thought, it just doesn't look right. So I tinked back, but a full cable row, and that's really difficult. Last night while I was on knitting, and then got up this morning and thought, right, let me just do that row again, and got 3/4 of the way through and thought, there's something still not right. And I had to go back, and it was like 3 rows back.
Oh.
Well, cable, you've just got to go back stitch by stitch.
It's not easy, is it, to pull out a section?
And it's so dark. It was so dark to see it. Anyway, we've overcome that, and I finished that. I finished the cables. So I've got this pattern to finish, and then I'll be finished with the navy, and then I need to do that pattern there, and then I've got I think they call it the borders, but the ends. to do it. So
the colours look beautiful together.
it is. It
Really
is really,
pretty.
really nice. So
the green, the chartreuse looks so nice, doesn't it?
the chartreuse and the navy looks
really
really,
good.
really nice. And I thought I'd see the cables in the navy much more than in the multi, but you don't. It's the much nicer in the multi.
It's
so
really pretty colours.
The Festival of Stitches by Lisa Haynes. I mean, it is long already.
It's huge, isn't it? And how much more have you got left to do?
I've got about I'm maybe a third of the way through the navy.
Yeah.
And then the border looks like it's like that.
So it is a really big shawl then, isn't it, by the time you block it?
Well, because Victoria's done it, and Victoria said she ran out of, and I can't remember whether it was her A or B or whatever. So I've still got a fair amount of that.
And that, yeah.
But so it will be nearly 300 grams. It will have taken nearly 300 grams.
Big shawl, yeah. Yeah.
But when you look on the picture, it looks twice as deep as that. So it really needs blocking as widthways as much as I can, which will bring it in. But yeah.
I bet you're pleased you changed your colours then.
Oh, well, I think I'd have given up otherwise, because I don't think other than that bit of navy cabling, and I did not enjoy that. I've really enjoyed knitting everything else.
Oh, good.
So another couple of weeks, if I don't get distracted, another couple of weeks, and I should be there or thereabouts, I would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels like it's gone on and on, but I'm still enjoying knitting it.
Good.
So
good. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it would. That navy would look nice with all the neon colours.
Yeah,
it would look really nice.
It definitely, the navy, and I know the midnight does, because I've knit a shawl I've not got it anymore, I don't think, in the midnight with pops of the neons when we did them originally in minis. So
it was nice. Beverly said, and I don't know whether you've seen it or whether we've mentioned it before, picking stitches up by using that cabling. You sort of leave your live stitches on it, don't you?
Yes. I've not done it. Yes, I have seen, because it would always be your end stitch, wouldn't it? Be your end stitch. So you've somehow got to thread it. You'd have to do it on your last stitch, put it through.
I think you knit with it. You like knit with it in. Does that make sense? So you're doing it as you're knitting, you use it in the wool. I've used it as a provisional cast on for that Advent sweater. That went on the tubular, but the tubey grip, or it's not tubey grip, but the tube. But I've never done it for edge ones. Yeah, it'd be interesting, I suppose. It's looking on YouTube, no doubt. You might find a different way to do it. Yes. Good stuff. But well, you have progressed quite well with it. Sorry, I was just looking back at some of the comments. That bright axis tee, is the pattern's also in a book that uses for self-striping yarn, with many ideas for advents and neons. Do you know the name of that book? If not, I'll go looking for it, because that sounds like a really good book to have. We were talking about patterns for self-striping yarn this morning, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Sorry, I was just catching up on again, that's why I think it's the I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a cowl that's used for self-striping yarn, isn't it? From Ann Knit, and it's a free pattern. It's not just for socks. It's not just for socks, that's it. It's a free pattern, and that's in our Knit and Natter on Facebook. That's why that went in, because we were obviously discussing that this morning. Yeah. So, But I've done the sock head cowl with self-striping. Yeah. It's not meant for that, but it works really well with self-striping. Because my 2 Christmas skeins from Ann Knit, I did sock head cowls in. Karen
cables on, Navy. I know, Karen. I'd be blind by the time. I know my eyesight's okay, and I was doing them predominantly in the day, but it's still really difficult. And when you go forward rather than back, and you've just got to. Oh, it drove me potty.
At least you're not doing it in the dead of winter, though.
No. Lucy's done that. It's tricky to start off with, but easier when you get going. With like lots of things, isn't it? It's fiddly until you get going. So
once you get used to doing it, isn't it? It's just finding that way of holding everything to start off with, isn't it?
Yeah. I will look at that pattern because I do think that could be a possible advent knit.
Yeah, definitely.
Not self-striping, but you could just stripe your advents and then have a plain. So I will have a look. What have you got?
I've got a finished object. So it's the Inside Your Heart socks, the test knit that I was doing for CrochetClareyHockers. And I finished them.
They are really nice.
I love the colours and the pattern is really, really nice. However, it was so funny because Wednesday night, I think. Yeah, Wednesday night was it? Tuesday night. Oh, anyway, one night this week, I'd finished it. I'd finished the second sock. I was so happy with myself and I'd made a complete boo-boo because, as you can see, the pattern is on either side of the sock. The one that I finished, the second one, it was at the front of the sock because I thought I knew where I was going and didn't need to look at the pattern again after I'd done all the lace work. So I then had to steek it. So I chopped it there and rejoined it, and you can't really tell. So they are the socks. They are lovely. They fit really nice pattern, and the pattern will be released in mid-August on Claire's Ravelry page. And the colours I used are denim and pale scarlet. And I think this denim is like slightly lighterish than some that we've had in the shop before because every time it gets dyed, isn't it? It's always, you know, thereabout.
Yes.
So yes, that is the finished socks. And I needed to get them done,
weren't they?
Top down and with a little picot edging on them.
Yes.
And I needed to get them done quickly because I knew that if I didn't get them finished, I would be up against it, do you know what I mean, towards the end of them getting finished. So they are all ready, all neatly blocked and nice and soft. So they're it's a nice pattern. And I think they fit nice, but you know me and my heeled socks. So I think I'm going to do the pattern again because I really like the pattern, but put my, you know, the fishkiss slips heel in the way I like them.
Yes.
But they are comfortable socks. But I just know for me, I do like that heel. But they are really pretty. I do like the socks. So that's those finished and off the needle. So I've actually got something finished in July. I haven't really, because I've been busy with like lots of other stuff in the background. As Dominique's been busy dyeing stuff, I've been busy winding and getting packaged and stuff. So I haven't had as much time. It's that time of year, isn't it, when we're frantically trying to get ahead.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes.
So yes, so that's mine. So while we're talking of getting ahead a little bit, all of the 1970s Sweetie Club have been posted out today. So you should be getting those in the next couple of days. Apart from you, Wendy, I haven't put yours out because you want it a bit later.
Yeah.
So everybody else's is being posted today. So because of that, the 1980s is now on the website. Did you press that button?
Yes. Well, I'm just pressing it now. I didn't go until you said, but it
Don't
is
press
now.
that other one that's hiding there, will you?
No, that's definitely been avoided.
Yes, avoid that one.
1980s is now live.
1980s is now available to buy. So that's the penultimate one. So yes, it's been lovely putting them all together and all the treats that go with them. It's been quite entertaining trying to do that. So that is on its way. Is there a video of that heel pattern? Which heel pattern? The one that is on the
on the socks.
On this sock? No, I don't think, Claire. There wasn't a. I'm sure there wasn't a link on the pattern, but it is just a
slip stitch heel.
Slip stitch heel. If you are struggling on a slip stitch heel, Winnick Mum does one. There's lots of different people have links, and I know that Claire had sort of mentioned in her pattern a reference to Winnick Mum as well. So if you do want that sort of heel, have a look on Winnick Mum.
Sorry, I'm just giggling because I was just waiting for you to finish with the socks, and I was just going to say that is the book.
Oh my Lord.
I mean, I've only just looked at the front cover, but I've already seen Marjorie saying the self-striping book looks great. Just ordered it.
The Fish Kiss Lips Heel book, the heel, that's the one you're talking about. No, but it comes with a really, really detailed pattern. And I think the pattern always used to be £1. It's not an expensive pattern, but it comes with like loads of pictures.
I think there are tutorials out there now.
There might be tutorials.
Yes.
But if not, the pictures are really, really easy. Although when you get the pattern, you look at it and think, oh my God.
Pages.
All you go to, ignore it. I mean, I ignored all of the bit where it says measure your foot, stand on it, do this, do that, minus that. I just went to the bit where it tells you how to do it, and that's all I ever do. You use half of your stitches on it. So that's all you need to know you're using half of your stitches on. I like it because it just fits my foot. I don't know whether it's because I've got quite wide feet with wide ankles. They just fit me better. But they're not as reinforced, so it depends how heavy you are in your shoes and use your socks. Do you know what I mean?
I've only knit them once, and I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
because the pattern is for toe up or cuff down, so you can do it either way.
Yeah,
but
as an example, that's the toe. That's the heel. Sorry.
Yes.
So it literally is just like very similar to doing a toe. Yes. Do you know what I mean? If you put it that way, it just looks like a toe, doesn't it? But it isn't as reinforced as the other one because you're doing a lot more stitches in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's horses for courses, isn't it? I think you've just got to try it, haven't you? Try lots of different heels.
Yeah.
And your book, Susan B. What's her name? Johnson. Yeah. She does a lot of heels in that book, doesn't she?
She does 3 or 4, but if you're doing toe up socks.
Yes.
But she does a heel flap and gusset, and she does short row.
Which is basically what that is. It's a form of short row shaping.
Yeah.
There is a book, I can't remember. The one that looked like the children's book, you know, that did it turned the flaps over. That was a really book. I can't remember what that was called. So it showed you different toes, different heels, and different cuffs to do. You know, I used to turn it over and used to have like a ballerina's head and a teddy bear's body and a fire officer's legs. Am I making sense? Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I know because
didn't we have it once? Or
no, somebody's had it. I'm just trying to see.
It's like a mix and match of socks, isn't it? You can mix and match.
The pages are split into 3 horizontally.
I'm sure you all had those books as kids. I used to like that, where you could put different head, torso, and legs on.
I'll see if I can find it and put it on there. Because
everybody's different. I think it's finding with socks. It's like any form of knitting, isn't it? If you wear your hand knit socks and you like your hand knit socks, you will find that sort of recipe for yourself. Like me, I don't like very patterned socks. I just like the wool to talk, or I just like very plain socks. I like the lace that's on those socks I've just done because it's not a huge amount. I don't like anything that goes down onto the top of my foot or too much round my ankles if I'm putting them in a pair of boots or something. Just, you know. Bit like you don't like the bobbles on the bottom, do you? You don't
No.
like the texture.
No,
I'm
I
more
don't.
with it round the top of my foot and on the ankle.
I mean,
But
I've just put sock cuff heel toe.
Topsy turvy.
Is that what it's
I
called?
think so. I'm pleased somebody else remember. I'm pleased you remember those books, Karen. I used to love them.
I'll just keep looking because
Keep looking.
I thought it'd be easy to
Excuse me.
find, but it's not.
So the answer to your question, Anita, the pattern's very detailed, but like Dominique says, I think by now, because it's quite an old pattern.
I'm sure there is.
There'll be video tutorials on it.
Yes.
It's just the way that they describe how to do your wrap stitch. That's the only thing that's different. And I must admit, I always use that. When it calls for short rows, I always use that technique because I don't get holes. So it's sort of a multi-use pattern as well. The book is topsy-turvy, yes.
I've put topsy-turvy book and I'm getting Mr. Topsy-Turvy from the Mr. Men. Topsy-turvy knitted dolls that are dolls that have got heads on both sides. I'll do this later.
Yeah, the dolls that are happy on one side and or like Snow White and
yes.
They used to scare me, those. I'm looking now. You can talk.
I mean, yeah. Search MUMTU for a sock recipe to help with stitch count.
I mean, I can't even spell turvy.
Yeah, well, I did, but I got Mr. Topsy-Turvy from the Mr. Men. So while Marie's trying to find it, let me just show you the other thing that I've cast on. I was watching Belle from Belle and Stitch, and she'd been to visit Jules from So Sweet Violet, and they were knitting face cloths, and I thought, well, they're going to make I need to stop looking at reading the comments. I thought they're going to make nice Christmas presents. I'll cast them on and then I can just knit them. So when I had got fed up of going wrong on the cable, I cast this on. So this is the Wondrous Dishcloth by Jules from So Sweet Violet. It's just a little patterned on the front, plain on the back, but they're joined. So the front and back's joined.
Oh, nice.
So it's a really, really nice way of knitting.
You could also use that and put soap inside it. You could actually put a bar of soap inside it.
No, you can't, because you join them.
No, what I mean, you can put a bar of soap in as a present.
Oh, sorry, yes.
You could make it, seal the soap in.
Inside.
No, as a present, that would be, yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought, they're a dishcloth, but they'd make a good face cloth as well. So I thought, oh, I'm just gonna cast them on, and I don't need to think about it. And I'm just using the sheepies.
Oh, the cotton.
Yeah, the Katona. It's so nice because it's like a mercerized cotton, so it's really shiny and it's silky. It's obviously not silk. But
I got annoyed with myself the other day because I needed some new face cloths and I ended up going to buy some, and I came home and thought, why have I bought those? I could have just made myself some.
Knit them
with all that cotton I've got.
Well, I gave all my cotton away because I never knit with cotton, so I went and bought some more, which is why I could show you. I mean, this is obviously not ours, but they're very similar. What the navy and the orange look like together.
Nice, yes. And
I think they look stunning together.
Yeah, lovely.
So I just bought, because they take a ball, each one takes a ball. So I thought I'll just buy some in stash and I'll just keep going. So there's loads of dishcloth or face cloth patterns out there, but because it's joined together, I don't know. I liked it. So
Yeah,
I
that's
thought,
a
well,
clever idea.
that's an easy one to keep going.
Yeah,
So
so I need to knit myself some instead of buying them. I found a book. It's not the book, but that's what it looks like. So it's ring bound, and each bit changes.
yes,
And that book, I think it's out of print because it's on lots of different. It looks as though it's quite expensive. Called Socks a la carte. That's not the one that I've seen.
I was going to say, Sally's saying, is it Socks a la carte? That's not the one you've just found.
That is the one I've just found, but that's not the book I've seen.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? So there must be another one out there.
But well, at least we can show you what we were trying to explain.
Yes. So there are pre-owned ones that you can buy of that book. Yeah, the one I remember seeing was like it wasn't a hardback book; it was like a paperback book. Do you know what I mean?
It could have been that, just in a paperback version, couldn't it?
It could have been. It just looked a little bit different. It was more fun, vibrant colours. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So anyway, so at least you know what we're talking about. And if I do find it, I will. We can add it on.
Yes.
Right, get the YouTube.
Or if anyone else finds it, just share it with us.
Oh yes, the Red Riding Hood doll on one side, and the dress was the wolf. Yes, they used to freak me out. Those dolls.
Yeah, you don't see them.
No, yeah,
you don't see them as much anymore.
No, well, let's be honest. You probably don't see dolls as much anymore.
No, you don't.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Anyway, right. Let me get that.
Oh, Lisa St. Jules also has a pattern for a wash mitt.
Wow.
I didn't see that because they were showing the dishcloth, then I just went straight to the pattern. I should have gone.
So like they're dishcloths more than face wash cloths then?
It's called the Wondrous dishcloth, but what's the difference between a dishcloth and a face cloth?
Exactly, because we did get a gift, didn't we? And it is a soap in a little bag, and I love it. I use it in the shower, and I really like that idea. It gives you a nice scrub on your skin.
And I've knit face cloths, but they're just a square of knitting, aren't they? Yeah. So that's double thickness. It would work. It would work as either. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wrap that round some soap, or just put it with some soap, because they're not enormous. People would assume, whoever you gave it to, would assume it was a face cloth.
Yes, I've lost my knitting that I'm going to show you.
So, Anita's saying socks a la carte. Maybe it's just a more modern version of it.
It might have been a more modern version. I mean, I haven't even looked on Amazon to see if they do it. That I just searched. Well, I won't tell you what I searched. It was a weird socks.
Yeah, well, wash mitt would be really useful. I will have a look because now I've got some cotton. It doesn't matter what I use with it. I mean, clearly, I've not done much of that. I've done 2/5 of it, so it's not going to be enormous, and it's just going to be for when I don't want to do other things to think about.
Right.
But I just thought they'd make good Christmas presents when we get there. So
I
will look for the wash mitt as well.
Yes, very nice. Oh, I can't find it anyway. Let me just ignore that, and we go back to where we are. Yes, a wash knit. Yeah, very nice. Good idea. Right, would you like to see my progress on my Christmas in July? I'd like to say I'd finished it, but I haven't. But I'm not far off. So I now have one sleeve done, completed.
And how did you get? What did you? Oh, you went back to the beginning.
I went back to the beginning.
Right.
Went back to the beginning.
Yeah.
As Ozzy would say, and I've done that, and so I've only put to the purples. So I'm really liking it. I mean, I'm just going to get warm here, aren't I? But you know, where's my needles? It fits really nice. I like it. I mean, I've got all I didn't do the joggler stripe because I thought life's too short, and I'll just tidy it up when I sew it all in.
Right, yeah.
So I thought, why bother doing the joggler stripe underneath the arm? So I've got all that to sew in. I know where I'm increasing and decreasing now, so I don't have to look at the pattern. I know on which rows it is. I'm all tied up in my ball of wool. So hopefully, now I've got those socks finished, I'm going to concentrate on this.
Yes.
And then I'll get back onto my pink toaster tee, which is like halfway done.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to.
So how many colours did you have to add at the bottom of the sleeve?
The bottom of the sleeve, I added an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I never went back to look at mine to know how many what I did to add.
Yeah, and I used the like the orangey bit, which I didn't use on the end of there because it was long enough.
Right.
So there was like an orangey colour in the advent, and it just tied the red in a little bit better.
Yes.
So I used that. So
yeah,
but you're never going to notice that it's not on the bottom of the jumper.
No.
I know I could have just used, you know, like done a different purple at the end, but I just felt it needed something in between the yellow and the red. But no, it's lovely. I've really enjoyed knitting it. So thank you for inspiring me to knit that, Dominique.
So how have you started your second sleeve at all?
Yes, I'm on my second sleeve. So there.
So how much have you got of the colours that you've used that you're not going back to?
I have got.
Does that make sense? You know, because
I've still got plenty left. I've got enough to like make some socks with. I've got quite a lot left, but I only did the size that when it's finished is 38 inches, like finished.
Yeah, I definitely had left over.
Yeah, I've got quite. I'm surprised at how much I have got left over actually, because I was a bit worried, especially like repeating the colours. But I suppose the bits I've repeated are on the top bit anyway that used less, so it didn't matter. But it feels really nice and light. It's not a heavy cardigan.
No.
I'm really
Karen,
impressed with it.
It's the Timely cardigan by Libby Johnson, who's truly Myrtle.
Yes, so it's a lovely pattern.
That's the 4-ply version. The double knit version is the double time cardigan. Same pattern. Timely is the 4-ply. Double time is the double knit one.
And it's really knit up quickly, Karen, because I think you can't wait to do the next stripe. Do you know what I mean? So there's interest in it. Where if you were just knitting that in plain one colour, it's a nice cardigan. You know, it's a nice shaped cardigan. I think if you just want a basic shaped cardigan, it's a lovely shape to do.
Yes.
But I think it knits faster because you've got all those different colours that you're waiting to see. But and the advent calendar I used is Green Lambkins for those who haven't seen it before. Green Lambkins last year, Enchanted Forest, and it's the set. Well, I've ordered hers for this year, which is Mrs. Claus's kitchen or Christmas kitchen something. So I'll be intrigued to see what happens. Maybe that'll become another cardigan. I don't know, but I've enjoyed doing that in July, and it's really. When I opened it, it felt very festive, but looking at that now, it looks very summery. Weird, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I think it's because you've put a
light colour with
undyed.
it. Yeah.
Right. If you'd have put a darker, it would have been maybe more Christmassy.
Yeah. No, Karen, what I've done is, and this came from Dominique, because Dominique had obviously done it with her advent, so I knew where to go. So I've done 2 rows of the colour in each mini. Because two stripes, because I only had 10-gram mini skeins.
Yes, so did I.
So it's got to say that they're 10-gram mini skeins, and I've still got plenty left over.
Yes.
You know, it's quite a good. I'm not doing buttons. I'm not going buttons. I never ever fasten a cardigan up ever. I think the last time I probably fastened a cardigan up was when I was at school.
I never
and even
do,
then I probably didn't.
But I put buttons on mine because I put different coloured buttons all the way just to finish it.
So I'll do the ribbon, but I'm not putting buttonholes in the ribbon. I'm just going to leave it as an open cardigan because I never ever. I
was just that
jackets. I rarely fasten jackets up.
And I just put buttons on because I just like putting buttons on.
And it's only a narrow band, isn't it? I might make it a little bit thicker just because I'm
Yes.
not putting button bands on, so it gives it a little bit more definition. Who knows? How did I handle a jog? I didn't handle a jog because
The pattern tells you how to do it.
It does tell you how to do it. So underneath, I didn't. I mean, I've got them all to sew in, and I will just tidy them up when I sew them in. Do you know what I mean? All I did was just overlap because when you use it twice, I just carried it up, and then I'll just tidy it up. I'm not going to be walking about with my arms like that. Let's be honest.
No, I did.
Because
I think the first sleeve I did, or I started and I didn't do them, and they looked too untidy. So then I've got one sleeve that is jogless and one that isn't.
So look, I'm starting to pull them in. So by the time I pull them in and I sew them, you're not going to notice them. If it had been in an obvious place, yes, I would have probably done it. But they're not in an obvious place.
No.
So
but
I'm not.
The pattern does.
It does. It tells you how to do it.
It tells you how to do them.
Yeah, it does tell you.
And there are lots of YouTube videos to show you how to do jogless straps. The pattern tells you how to do it. Lots
of different ways to do it. But yeah, I didn't bother because it was under the sleeve.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a really, really nice knit. But it is weird, isn't it? I think it is using the undyed with it to make it felt more summery, which has been quite nice that I've used at Christmas, but it's not. It's it is Christmas in July. So that's all my knitting now.
That's all my knitting. I'll say one other thing to show you.
Go on.
But it's not really anything to show you, but we'd not got a lot, although it's 7 o'clock now already. But I'd had enough of the cables. The cables were driving me berserk on the navy, so I gave up and I did a jigsaw. So I got my
nice. That's a lovely picture.
That was my very first Ebu puzzle that I picked up in Grasmere, and it was fun to do. It was hard work. It was a challenge, but it was fun to do. So that's what I did this weekend. When I'd had enough of knitting, I sat and did a jigsaw.
Nice.
And I really liked the Ebu jigsaw.
It's a really nice picture, isn't it? Like quite a primitive art
really
picture.
Nice picture.
Yeah, nice.
Really nice pieces.
Yeah.
And challenging.
The cardigan name is the Timely cardigan by Libby Johnson, and Dominique will put it under here. If you go on our Instagram page as well, I've linked it on there when I've been showing pictures of it. So if you sign up for our subscribers newsletter, I always put the link in of when we show new patterns or whatever as well. So you can find it in lots of different places.
I'll just put it in
Dominique's just put it there. But yeah, a nice way of using scrap soap if you've only got small amounts. If you only had less than 10 grams, you could do every stripe a completely different colour.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice pattern to use up your yarn with. And
the pattern is only done in 2 colours, a solid and a multi.
Yes.
So it's not done in Advent, but it just lends itself so well to Advent. I think anything stripy does. Or stash. So, anything else anybody wants to ask? We've had some good questions this week, haven't we? Of different things. Yeah, maybe that's the thing we ask you if you want any questions at the beginning of a podcast, and then it gives you time to think, doesn't it? And there's lots of people with lots of different ideas. Yes. Wendy's saying she's just seen it's 4 weeks today until the Thursday Murder Club is out on Netflix. Talking of telly, I don't know if you've seen it, the Karen Pirie series. Somehow I'd completely missed it on ITV. Really good. I really enjoyed it. The new series has come out, so I had the first series and the second series to watch. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody, and it's Val McDermott books. No. Loosely based on hers, so I enjoyed that. So yeah, it won't be long then. Be interesting to see how it fares. I'm just going towards it that it's a
It's a completely different thing because it's a television program, if that makes sense.
It was going to be nothing like the book.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's not how we've all got it in our heads. It's not going to be the same, is it? But
No.
yeah.
No, it's not. So I just got sidetracked because I'd seen Jane, I'd taken a picture of them and I was trying to look for it earlier, but I've obviously deleted it off my camera roll. Jane said she received beautiful knitted face cloths in her Secret Santa at the Christmas retreat. And they'd been knit in red, green and white as well. They looked so Christmassy. She said they were double thickness and she still uses them daily.
Yeah, I need to knit some. I can't believe I bought them. I literally bought them, and as I'm walking away from the shop, I'm thinking, why have I bought them? I think because I needed them. Do you know what I mean? Mine were looking a little bit past the best, and I just thought, oh, you clown.
Jane's were all rolled, and they were in a pyramid and then ribboned together. They looked like a stunning gift, and that's why I took a picture because I thought I'm going to do that at Christmas. And then forgot all about it.
And now you've got the others to do.
Yeah, but I've not got red, green and white, which would looked really Christmassy.
Yeah.
But
you might need to make another purchase then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying it's unless you think I'm just going to sit down and all I'm going to knit is a face cloth or dishcloth.
Yes. Because
I'm picking it up and doing it when I just don't feel like anything else. It's going to take me forever, but
yeah, I think I got the book once. I think Linda had mentioned it to us once, and it's the get my teeth in the dishcloth and face cloth book, and it is literally all just square patterns.
Yes,
with lots of different.
Yeah, when I've knit them in the past, I've just done them single, just knit a square.
Yeah. The Netflix preview club isn't the Thursday mid. I'm confused.
I'm confused. Disappointed to note that the Netflix preview club isn't.
Is it a different thing that's come on? Because I know it's been released at the cinemas like 2 days earlier, isn't it? And then it goes on to Netflix.
27th of August, I think it's released.
Yeah, but then it's not on, and then it's on telly a couple of days later, isn't it? So you can go and see it at the cinema if you want to earlier, then you can see it on Netflix.
Right.
Is that a different program then, Chloe? The preview club? There seems a lot of like similar vein type of things that have been on recently, haven't there? So yeah, lots of different ones. Right. Well,
I think that's it, isn't it?
I think that's it. So next week is August.
Yes. Yeah.
August next week is August.
I mean, we've started the countdown to autumn for me because football starts again on Saturday.
Oh, right, okay. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about it's August.
Oh.
It's August next week.
But we've just said August, so...
Exactly. All I'm saying is it's August next week. It may not be next week.
It won't be next week.
It'll soon be August where we're releasing the Christmas Eve box.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not next week, Marjorie. But all I'm saying is it's coming soon. We'll be starting to tempt you to watch and see what's coming.
Yes.
So have a good week, everybody. And have a think for next week if you've got any questions you want to ask us. And we can answer some other questions, start some other conversations off on different things.
Yeah, Lucy, so am I. As soon as football season starts, we are on the count. We were saying the brambles are out. They're autumnal.
They are.
The nights are demonstrably darker, earlier. We're there.
We're going to have a heat wave in August and September. I hate to say it. We're going to have a heat wave. Might have to wait a bit longer for your woolly jumpers.
I don't care. I can start to feel that autumn's coming. So
Okay,
Right.
then. Have a good
We will
week,
see you all
everybody.
next week. Have a good week, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.